one point of the map to the other. Some maps involve only catching points. This one, you have a bit of both. You have to catch the point before you can actually push that payload and get this map win. So we'll see who's going to be starting on the offense, who on the defense.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this first game here coming up. I think it's going to be interesting. That first point here in Umani, I think it's going to be, I think it's almost always capped. I feel like it's hard to hold that first one. There's so many different sort of level advantages on this one. It's hard for the defending team to just hold the high ground on this one, like you can on some of the maps where you can just control the high ground early on. In this one, it's going to be tricky to stop the opposing team from doing that. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be Envy defending first of all, and then Splice are going to be on the offensive.
Really interesting to see which way they're going to go with this one. And it looks like Envy, they are just going straight for it, right? The current meta, it seems, which is to go tank heavy and then have the Ana backing them up. So Tailspin on the Mei, Coco on the Zarya.
Well, it's worse, actually, than the desk is introducing, because they were introducing the 3-3 metagame, and already here we've got the 4-2-1 instead. We've got Ana and obviously... yeah, Lucio playing there, and then we've got the 4 tanks basically playing. Mei helping out a little bit, which is exceptional. I love that.
Which is on the offense, right? Like that's going to be Splice's game basically. Splice are just they're going to try. They obviously know that there's going to be this choke point, this high ground advantage, right? That Envious are going to be trying to look for. Envious, the goal for them is to try and get Splice to wrap. Either pick your poison, right? You got to either wrap around on the side towards the balconies or come up the main road, because otherwise you're running right into the tanks. Splice though, they're like, great, we got tanks, 4 of them. So how are you going to deal with it, Envy? Because Ana, if you do any damage to us, Ana's going to be getting her ultimate that much faster. And so it's a bit of a trick now for Envy to be able to just try and keep Splice at bay.
It's a lot of HP on the map right now. It could be a while before they actually get anybody killed. What a great wall being put up there by Tailspin, zoning out the enemy team coming in, and now he's trying with the ice gun, but not quite making it work. Time, we're going to pick up the first kill on Sickness, and now we're off to the races here. Second kill coming in, and Splice not making a lot of progress right now, losing players left and right, and this push is going to be entirely destroyed. Sugar even doing a pretty good job at the end there, actually not killing him too fast. If you can, you'd much rather just sort of stagger the enemy respawn a little bit, make sure you keep him alive at the end. So no luck at all for Splice in the first push.
No, that was just beautiful work from Tailspin. He hit that timing perfectly. Splice maybe feeling a little bit of the nerves there, tried to push in, tried to really take the fight to Envy. Tailspin's like, great, I'm going to cut your team in half. Your Ana's on the wrong side of that wall. She's not getting energy by trying to heal up these tanks. Instead, my team are just going to completely collapse and collapse rather onto the offense. And so Envious, that was a perfect hold from them. And Chips, he's got the ult already.
A look at Splice. They actually swap out characters almost immediately here. The hero's already out. We've got McCree now playing. We've got Sickness on the Diva as well. So already there's a big change after just one push. They squash that and they want to move on and see if they can make it happen here. It's really good. Ana ult already coming in there into the hole, charging through and dropping here. So he's wrecking them. It's going to be a triple kill. All of them going down. And Splice, that's 0 for 2 right now.
And that's where it's so difficult about dealing with this kind of push, is that you have to get that sleep. You have to get some form of CC, and teams are still trying to figure out how to actually lock down that boosted character, right? That hero, when he's charged up and running at your face, he takes less damage, he deals more damage, he moves faster. He just turns into a juggernaut, to steal the word from ZP there. So, I mean, now it's going to be Splice's turn to get into the action. They'll have their juggernaut. We'll see how they use him.
I like to bring creativity to the party. Instead of this rug, how about a nice turf?